So hey, good afternoon everybody. Welcome back to another YouTube video today on my channel. Today we're going to be focusing on replacing the headlight bulb and vacuuming also with the Eureka Whirlwind Limited Plus. So right there we got that shiny beast right there. Look at that. It's a beautiful vacuum cleaner. Beautiful vacuum cleaner. Just see their translucent red and everything. It's a little bit dusty on some spots, but it's shiny on another. So yeah, we're going to be focusing on replacing the headlight bulb on it. We're going to be replacing that little guy right there. That little guy right there is going to be replaced. So we're going to be replacing the headlight bulb so that way, you know, have better so that way we could, you know, have a new headlight. I decided to go with the LED light bulbs that I got right here. I ordered them off of AliExpress. They're warm white. I decided to go with warm white because warm white is going to eventually, you know, warm white is going to eventually, you know, assimilate more the color of the headlight bulb that it is currently on it. So we're going to place the little, you know, the little tripod right here. I'm going to point it down. Then we're going to grab the vacuum cleaner. We're going to recline it. Okay, we're going to recline it. We don't want to hit the dusting brush that I got right there on there. So there you go. So one of the things that it is easier on this vacuum cleaner that it is not easy on any other vacuum cleaner is replacing the headlight bulb. The headlight bulb on this current one, it has been on there for quite some years now, and it just quit working today, so I decided to go, you know. And not only we're going to be focusing on doing a headlight bulb replacement. If you guys want to know what type of LED bulbs that I bought for the vacuum cleaner, I'm going to put them right here in the description of the video, so that way you could guys get your own ones over there on the link for the website. So we're going to remove this cover. Is held on by two Phillips head screws, one on each side. They go right there. One goes right there. As you can see, there is the hole. Then the other one goes in right there. And the two screws that you're going to be taking out are right here on the palm of my hand. So I'm going to place them aside. And then to replace the headlight bulb, I'm going to make a little zoom in. Sorry. I'm going to make a little zoom in. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna move this so we could get a better focus. Right. Unlock the focus right there. So, to replace the LED bulb, you gotta hold it, the back side, with your fingertips. 1 second, let me just move it towards another side, probably right around here. 1 second. You wanna hold it from one side, from the back side, and then you gotta push and twist up. Twist, you know, towards the right. Yeah, towards the right. Twist towards the right, and then that basically takes off your little bulb. It's right here. Right here. This is your little bulb. 1 second, let me just. Here it is. Now, if you guys are wondering what kind of bulbs this thing uses, 1 second, let me just zoom out real quick. The LED bulbs this guy the Eureka Whirlwind takes are, 1 second. It is BA15D LED headlights. These are supposed to be dimmable, but I you know, the vacuum cleaner is never going to be dimming these headlight bulbs out. So now let me just make again, zoom in, so that way we could get you in the action. 1 second, let me just pull the tripod out of here. That way you can, there you go. There you can have a more, you know, more personalized view of what we're currently doing. So now, to put the new headlight bulb in, all you got to do is twist counterclockwise. So you twist counterclockwise, like you twist it like this. You grab the LED like that, and then you twist it up. You twist up, and then that unlocks it, and then you twist down, and there is where it locks it into place. So now all you gotta do is you gotta slap your lens cover right there. I'd always check to see if it's in good place. And then you gotta grab Phillips screwdriver, which you get right here. 1 second, let me just get it into the motion. Well, that's a Phillips head screwdriver. Sorry, the camera doesn't want to focus. And all you gotta do is you just gotta put one screw in and start tightening it up. Start tightening it up until you feel it tight enough, way that it's not gonna vibrate off whenever you're running the vacuum cleaner. It's always leave those things super tight so that way they don't make noise whenever I'm running the vacuum cleaner. And then you come towards this side, this other side, and there you go. You just gotta start, tightening your screws inwards. And then this one, I think it still could go right around there. There we go. So your new LED headlight bulb is in. Now we're gonna go ahead and plug it in and test out the LED light bulb to see how it works. But first, I need to remove the other headlight bulb. I'm gonna store it inside of that same box, which I don't think it fits. It fits, but it fits, really, really tight. Okay, so hold on. Let me just plug in the vacuum cleaner to see if it works. Okay, so I'm back. I got the vacuum cleaner plugged in. I already picked up the screwdriver and everything. Now we're going to go ahead and test out, see if it runs. We're going to pick it up, and you're going to see what it can do. Wow. It actually sounds amazing for being a Whirlwind from the 19-something. So I'm gonna move the tripod away so that way we could shift things up. So 1 second. Okay, so I switched things up. Now I'm gonna grab the Whirlwind and we're gonna vacuum from another place of the carpet to, a different motion. This time I decided to go with no flashlight. Not turning on the flash. Now let me just check to see if the vacuum cleaner is in frame, because I want the vacuum cleaner to be on frame. So now let me just move this bag out of the way. So I'm gonna grab the Whirlwind and vacuum is powerful. Trust me, when I say it's powerful, I mean it's powerful. It's a freaking monster of a vacuum cleaner. I gotta say so myself, it's a freaking monster. So now, let me just take the dust cup out of the vacuum cleaner and let's check to see how much we picked up. I'm gonna first review it, and I'm gonna put it out right on frame, and I'm gonna turn on the flashlight. There you guys can see. I don't know if you're able to see it. How much you picked up? You know what I mean? Look at all that dust. Oh yeah, look at all that dust sitting inside of there from this single vacuum cleaner. So let's continue going. See what else we can do. Okay. Second. There we go. Gotta put the vacuum dust cup in. I'm gonna run it back up. Okay, now let me just reattach the hose back into it. Now let me just pick up a lot of the stuff that I got on the second rung, and I will resume the video once I have picked up everything that I got sitting over there, which is my drill. I got some extension cords, I got some cutting stuff, I got right there some armor all. So yeah, let me just pause the video real quick and pick all that. Okay, so we're back on the second rug. We're gonna go ahead and leave the phone recording, and now we're gonna run the Whirlwind. I'm gonna wake her up. There you go. There she is. There she was. The Whirlwind Limited Plus. A couple updates on some vacuum cleaners that are coming up to my channel. I got right here. Look at this. What do you guys think these guys are? Just look at the brand right there. Look at the brand right there. Okay. It's a 12-pack of Kenmore Type O vacuum bags. HEPA bags. They're cloth. They're HEPA cloth bags. I'm so freaking excited about these things. I've been waiting for them for like, Jesus, a long time. I got these. I'm not gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Hell, I got these off of AliExpress, where I normally buy everything that I need for any sort of vacuum cleaner. I bought belts there for the CleanView. I bought belts for this exact vacuum cleaner for the Whirlwind. And trust me, they're pretty durable belts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they last a long time. Ever since I bought the belts for the Bissell, I bought a pack of the belts for the CleanView and a pack of belts for this one, for this puppy. But the belts for the Whirlwind, you know, at first they canceled the shipping, but then I still received the product, which, I mean, like, they canceled my order, and at the end of the day, I still received the belts. So I'm pretty amazed right there as to why did I receive the packages. But anyways, I'm not gonna, you know, I got my money back, and I get to keep the belts. So the belts for the Whirlwind came also with the belts for the CleanView, the newer style CleanView. I also bought a pair of belts for the lift-off, but the lift-off ended up needing a new motor replacement, so I was freaking super frustrated on trying to get that vacuum cleaner back running, that I just decided to throw it off of my rooftop. I threw it down of my rooftop, and the thing destroyed into pieces, like, no joke. Like, the vacuum cleaner landed and it freaking fell apart. And you know what I mean, like, but the Whirlwind is here, the Whirlwind is running, it's better than ever, and I'm gonna continue running it. carpet height adjustment and everything, the vacuum cleaner still manages to self-propel itself. I don't know what's with the brush roller on this vacuum cleaner, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just something that I don't understand, man. Look at that beautiful brush roller. Now, it's not wide as wide because of all the dust that it's been vacuuming. It's been a long time since I just since I cleaned this brush roller, but you know what I mean. Like it's a decent brush roller, to be honest with you. It's super aggressive to the point that it tears carpets up. Now the bristles are still really stiff, but I think they should be a lot more stiffer. They are a little bit worn down. You know what I mean? Like, let me just turn on the flash so you can just see what I'm talking about. Okay. But if you ask me, let me just put this towards this side. As you can see, 1 second, let me just focus. As you can see, the bristles stick pretty far. Like, this is the base plate, and if you know, yeah, a good half inch of these bristles are sticking out, you know what I mean? And then you got like a little edge cleaner bristle, which is the one that I'm touching right here. That's like an edge cleaning bristle. It's more focused towards, you know, cleaning edges and stuff like that, although it's not exactly on edge. One of the things I love about this vacuum cleaner, and you guys are going to probably be able to notice too, you see, what do you see right here? You see these two curves? This is the base plate off of a Victory machine, off of a Victory Whirlwind. It just has the plus cover sitting on top of it, which the plus cover, it's the square base that this thing has, and on this side it has it also too. Like, you just look. Let me just get you close to what I'm talking about. This thing right here. So it has it on this side, and it also has it on that side. Right there. So this is a Victory machine from underneath, except that when you put it upwards, it's not a freaking, you know, it's not a Victory style vacuum cleaner. This is not a Victory style vacuum cleaner at all. This is the Plus style. So what does character? A lot of people say that these were before Victories, and this is the design that Eureka came out after the Victory style machine. So the Victory style machines had already died, and there were a few variants of these big cup Whirlwinds. A lot of people like to call them big cup because, you know, that's the first thing you see right here in big letters. Big cup. And Eureka decided to also call them big cup uprights because it was an upgrade from the previous generation Whirlwinds. And as you can see, you got right here Eureka, Whirlwind, Limited, Plus. It's a limited edition Whirlwind. And what makes this Whirlwind such limited edition? Like the Class 3 Premium Washable True HEPA filter. And as you guys can see, and if I turn this vacuum cleaner the other side, 1 second, let me just grab it from it. You have the exclusive Electrolux Clean Stream Washable HEPA filter. Yep. And the filter is, you know, it's not too clean, but it's not too dusty, but I just don't want you guys to look over there. Just don't look over there, and the filter looks amazing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you don't look, yeah, you rather don't look. But look at all that dust it gets through the motor. Finds its way into the exhaust of the motor. And there it goes. One of the amazing things about this vacuum cleaner is that thing right there. You see that? I'm gonna focus it on it, and I'm gonna lift the sticker up. Warranty by Austin Vacuum Cleaner, and it has the original purchase date, which the original purchase date was 6/9/01, and then the expiration date of the original warranty from this vacuum cleaner, because these vacuum cleaners, when they were new, they were only having a 1 year limited warranty. A limited 1 year warranty on them. So yeah, Eureka was, you know, not warranting these vacuum cleaners a lot. And that's because Eureka knew these vacuum cleaners are not designed to last a really long time, so that's why, you know what, we're just going to be providing a 1-year warranty, and that's it. We don't care. If they broke, they broke. And some of these vacuum cleaners, sorry, let me just zoom out. Some of these vacuum cleaners were already dead before the 1-year warranty had expired. So some of these vacuum cleaners you're going to be able to find at salvage auctions and stuff like that with a rebuild branded rear sticker. And where does the rebuild? Right here, or right underneath here is going to say rebuild. And then it's going to have like the R seal of approval, the seal that they apply. You know what I mean? Like, they put like a little sticker, or they etch it, or I don't know what they do, but you put an R and a square and an R, and then right here it says rebuild. Or right here. But this vacuum cleaner has a couple defects. It has the hose. This lower hose, as you can see, it's broken, and I attached this thing with some Velcro, but that did not fix it. So, with a Velcro zip tie, yeah, there you can see. But it does the job. I mean, like, the vacuum cleaner has almost every single attachment. You got both extension ones. They're sitting right here. Let me 1 second. Let me just pull the other extension hose. There. You got the 2 extension ones. Got your crevice tool right here, which is all banged up and scratched because it was used multiple times, and it's pretty dirty because I've also been using it. And the only attachment that this vacuum cleaner is missing, it's the dusting brush. But I got this handy dandy dusting brush off of a canister vacuum that, surprisingly, it fits. It fits. It doesn't cover both holes, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. This vacuum cleaner is in really good shape. Like, it's not broken, and as you can see it, let me just pull it right there. It's not broken. The cord is also in pretty good shape. Yeah, it has a couple nicks. It has a couple spots where the cord is bad, like right there. But I don't see no cables going through. It's like they ran it over with a door or something, instead of going and checking to see if that's going to affect the cable. I think they just decided to yank the whole thing down. Like, we don't give a damn. It's an old vacuum. Anyways, I'm about to switch it. How I found this thing. The guy that was selling it was the original owner since new. Like, this vacuum cleaner was brand new. Sitting in an enclosed garage. So, by the way this vacuum cleaner sounds, you probably guessed it right. This vacuum cleaner did not receive all that much use. And the way I had it, it had the pleated HEPA dust cup filter, which normally these vacuum cleaners were not included with that pleated dust cup filter. And not only that, another thing that I see that a lot of people point out about this Whirlwind is that, what the hell is that yellow sticker that sits behind the dust cup? Well, I'm going to tell you. That sticker that sits behind the dust cup is your guides to install the dust cup. And as you can see, important to install dust cup, align the left tab on dust cup with the left slot of cleaner and let the other tab automatically align. Pivot dust cup into cleaner. Lock dust cup in place by pushing firmly down on latch. And there you can see the instructions. And yeah, these are the slots. So the left, and once you align left, so let me just demonstrate it right here. All you gotta do is you just gotta align it, and then the other one automatically aligns. And then the way you put this vacuum cleaner into place, the tripod is gonna fall down. Okay, no worries. It's right on frame. Right on frame is you just push this thing into place. And now let me just pick up the freaking tripod, and then you just push down on that, and that secures the latch. That secures your dust cup, and if you look right here, it actually pulls it upwards, like it lifts the dust cup up. So yeah, but this vacuum cleaner is insanely in decent shape. Like insanely. I don't know, but I've not been using it all that much because I love this vacuum cleaner so much. Because it's a unicorn. The color itself of this vacuum cleaner is insane. It's called, you want to know what this color is called? Sangria Red. I call it JCPenney Red because this vacuum cleaner was designed back in the day to be sold at JCPenney stores, not anywhere else. Only some JCPenney stores and some certified dealerships had the luxury to get one of these vacuum cleaners in stock. Yep. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel if you already knew. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Feel free to to send me a comment, a good comment, a bad comment. What do you think of the video? I don't know, any suggestions that you have. I'm trying to provide to all of you guys the best quality in my YouTube videos and everything like that. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the new tripod films. I'm going to be reviewing the footage once I'm done with this. And so, have a wonderful day. Let's give it a quick runner, a last time run before I let you guys go. There you go. Have an amazing day, everybody.